Hello, my name is Alastair Machray. I've just retired as editor of the Liverpool Echo. I retired as Britain's longest serving daily newspaper editor after 25 years in the chair, 10 of those at the Liverpool Daily Post and the last 15 at the Liverpool Echo.
Tell us how you got into journalism and your position at the Echo.
My parents were both journalists. They seemed to have a pretty nice life and do interesting things and meet interesting people. And I sort of fell into it that way. I knew they could open doors for me, and I was cute enough and selfish enough to know that was a useful thing. And then became assistant editor of the Liverpool Echo in 1994, which meant uprooting my family and bringing them from the northeast to the northwest. In 2005, I was able to apply for and be appointed to the position of editor of the Liverpool Echo. So that's how I got to be editor, and being editor has been something that I've done, as I say, for the last 15 years at the Echo and 10 at the Post.
Could you tell us about how COVID might have impacted the Echo business and your role at the company and the city?
And so, you look back on enormous stories, but certainly COVID matches any of them. And it was an interesting time to be publishing. It was the only story in town. So, we produced brilliant COVID coverage and our online audience went through the roof. But commercially, that wasn't great because advertisers, understandably, either weren't advertising or advertising far less. And if they were advertising at all, they didn't want their advertising associated with COVID virus content. So you end up with one story that nobody wants to advertise against, but it's the only story in town. So that was difficult. We made very difficult decisions on the hoof as a company to balance the books. And the other thing that I will remember, and I said difficult decisions, we let people go and we accelerated redundancy programs and, we hacked back on costs, freelance and all these sorts of things. It was very tough while still producing newspapers and websites that appealed to people to be, making your cuts at the same time.
Moved on from the Echo and your intentions with your new venture?
Intention is not to do anything I don't want. I'm very, very fortunate in the, being editor for 25 years has rewarded me well, and I don't need to work. I've no intention of going back to full-time working. I do want to take some time to spend with my wife who isn't well, and take some kind of vicarious pleasure in watching people cope with the problems that I had to cope with. It's Schadenfreude. It's not a noble emotion, but hey, that's what it is.